Okay, so that's the default. Now let's see what other things we have here that's available to us. So if I just select that path, so this is the apply gradient within the stroke, and the second one is apply gradient along the stroke. So I'm going to click that. And now I'm going to click apply gradient across the stroke. And you can see I get this kind of tube effect here. Okay, this should be a little bit different. So let's see. Let me just create another closed stroke here. All right, now. Okay, so now you can see the difference here in this closed path that it ends on the stroke. And if I change it here, again, it can create this kind of frame effect. So there are different effects you can get with this. All right, and actually, let me do something different here, because I really want to show the difference between across the stroke and along the stroke. So I think I can do that better with a spiral. So let me get that going. Okay, I'm using my spiral tool. Okay, let's make that a little bit thinner. Okay, so gradient. So now this is within the stroke. That's across the stroke, and that's across the stroke. This is along the stroke, and that's within the stroke. Okay, it's hard for me to see. You can see it clearly, but my hand is blocking what's there, so I'm losing track of when I'm clicking. Okay, so now you can see the difference between those three when you're using strokes. Okay, so that is applying to strokes. Again, a new feature which with artistic input, you can create a lot of different things with that. All right, now, so we're finished with gradients. Okay, now let's talk about gradient mesh tool. So make sure my layer's unlocked so I can work on it. And there's two ways to apply gradient mesh. Let me show you those. Okay, so the first way is to click on the gradient mesh tool, and you can apply the mesh where you want just by clicking. And the second way is to just go to Object, Create Gradient Mesh, and you can select the number of rows and columns that you want. So here's 6 and 4 are selected. I can make that 3. And then you have 4 rows, and the appearance can be flat to center, to the edge. So let's use the center to now, and again, here's your preview button, and this is the percentage of your highlight there. Okay, so I can click OK, and that's done. Now, let me show you how to add colors. You click on a point with the direct selection tool, not the selection tool. Oh, let me show you a little trick also, because when you're using colors, this is a little bonus here. You deselect that and create some little squares. And I'm going to hold down the Option key and drag. And you see little smart guys that show me exactly where I have the center points. And so because I have that, I can just go that. Now, what I want is to choose a color for that last color there. And let's choose a dark orange. Oops, I'm on stroke. You have to remember to check where I am at. Okay, let's choose a dark orange here. Let's make this yellow. Okay, now I can select these four, then go up to the top and select under Edit Colors and go to Blend Horizontally. And so now I've got a range of colors that from light to dark that have created some color steps. The more steps I create, the more that will be there. All right, so now go back, my direct selection tool. I can pick a point. Use the eyedropper tool, pick up that color, and it's automatically applied. So I can do the same thing. Pick my direct selection tool, which is the A key. Pick a point, my eyedropper tool, pick that color. Now also, I can select more than one color. So if I select these, using Shift key, and now select my eyedropper tool, and so I have a darker edge there. Let me go a little bit darker, so that's a little bit more, so you can see that there. Okay, and even though I have my color range here, I may want to just add another color. So I'll just add that there, and that's not what I want. So I'll just put white. And so you can see how you have some flexibility. Also, I can move. it. So I select the direction selection tool, and I can move and mold the path and grab the handles, just like I can do with any path, into what I want. So now you see, the beginnings of something with the gradient mesh tool. Okay, so gradient mesh tool is done. Now, one more thing I want to show you is that you have lots of flexibility. Now, it's surrounded by this border, but if I drag, everything still stays within the circle. Now I'm just changing how the mesh is interacting. Okay, so you can get some pretty different effects with that. So you can move this mesh all around, all the way you want. So even though it's extending outside, you still have some things going on here. All right, so there's a lot of different things you can do with that. Okay, so just want to show you that real quick. Okay, so that's the gradient mesh tool. Okay, so we've covered gradients and gradient mesh. There's still more to go with effects, so this is going to conclude part 1, and part 2 we'll pick up where we left off and start with blends. Okay, so see you in part 2.